Hello, welcome back to uh RollTale. That's the channel that we're on. Da-da-da. And
Oh.
another episode of Wild Beyond the
And
Witchlight, where
I'm your host,
Sebastian
Sebastian.
hides behind his microphone because he's ashamed of how much of a
no,
goblin he was last time.
okay, touche. That's not wrong.
Listen, you know it's bad when I was the well-behaved one. Okay, okay.
Mm-hmm.
Fucking characters whose trait is I lost my ability to hold off my impulses.
And then it's like, but I can't have any impulses because these two hobgoblins over here are doing it for me.
Yeah.
Last time at the carnival, you guys checked out the Hall of Illusions. You found a mirror in there that could possibly be a fake crossing, but you have not figured out how to activate it yet. You, I don't know, what's the word for it? Harassed one of the halflings there that was just trying to propose to his lady love, and it just went wrong, and you guys made it so much worse for him. But whatever, who cares? They're together now, away from you guys.
They're safe.
They're safe.
They left.
And then you went and checked out Silver Song Lake, where the singing mermaid Palasha got heckled by someone in the crowd, and then she got upset and swam away. So you went on the gondola swans, number one, to just hang out on the swans, but also to see if you could find her and talk to her for reasons, I guess. You did eventually find her over back by the Hall of Illusions. She's kind of hiding in the water, and she asked that you guys help her boyfriend Candlefoot get his voice back. So he was the clown / mime that was running the Hall of Illusions, but he couldn't talk because his voice got stolen. So she agreed to give singing lessons to anyone who would help get his voice back. So, and that's where we left off. And Ash, don't forget to join the Roll20 game.
Oh, I thought I did. I'm sorry.
I do not see you in there.
Oh, I didn't hit launch game. Trip.
The fucking audacity. My God.
How dare. How dare.
How dare you?
Okay, so you guys you're on your gondola with the swan that's pulling the gondola. Her name is Featherine, and apparently Legacy is like in love with this one. No judgment.
It's a mild crush, excuse you.
And you guys are like mid conversation with Palasha. So whoever wants to go can take it away. Anybody?
Got real quiet all of a sudden.
Okay, well, in that case,
Smash. Fuck you,
No.
Trevor. No.
Trevor, why don't you talk? You weren't here last time and it went to shit.
Oh my God, you're so bad.
Yeah, I haven't talked to her, right?
Yeah, like technically you're there like as an observer, but you haven't talked to her.
So we're going back where?
Okay, so on the map, you guys are here in the little river that goes around the carnival. And Palasha is kind of hanging out over here in the bend, kind of like sunken in the water a little bit. Just because she likes to hang out there when she's upset.
Okay. So let's see. I will try to do some singing lessons, right?
That'll come after. Like if you get Candlefoot's voice back, the singing lessons will come after.
Oh, okay.
Okay, so our leads are that, well, the weird mirror thing, and also the he drew a picture of like a raven man or a crow man or a duck, I guess. Maybe it's a raven man. We should find like a really suspicious bird person, or ask around if anyone's seen a really suspicious bird person.
Featherine did tell you that if anyone would have seen someone like that, it would have been Burley,
Oh yeah,
the bugbear security guard.
should go find
Right.
Burley the bugbear security guard,
he's
because
usually-
apparently
That guy-
he gets along.
He's
he
usually-
gets along really well with the swan.
Yes, they have very interesting
Yeah,
philosophical
philosophical conversation.
conversations. He's usually in the staff area, is what Featherine told you, which is
So he's probably really wise.
right behind the big top.
He really likes us.
You never met him.
He
so you
hasn't
wouldn't
met
know.
us yet.
Oh, thank God.
We should approach him with we should, I don't know, we should approach him being smart and physiological.
That's probably why he
Psychological,
still likes
psychological.
us, because he hasn't met us yet.
John should meet him last.
Well, if you don't have anything else to say to Palasha, you can just continue your gondola ride around the carnival, and
I think we can continue onwards.
it'll circle back
Yeah.
to the lake. Okay. So, the ride just passes without incident. If anyone wants to chat with Featherine, you're welcome to. She is open to any questions you may have. And may have some questions of her
Okay.
own.
I have a question.
Yes, what is your question?
Okay, so John was like raising his hand the whole time. I want to point that out. But
She's not looking
John
at
says,
us.
I'm not going to do the John Mulaney voice because, like, I feel like that's going to strain me a lot today. But, John says, so, like, did you used to always be a swan? Or is your dad a swan? Are you, like, a god? Or what are you? What's going on here? I haven't met too many talking swans. Do you lay golden eggs?
That was many questions. No, I do not lay golden eggs. But I'm flattered that you think so.
Okay. Is it like a diet thing why you can't? Or is it like a choice?
If I had the choice to lay golden eggs, you think I would be here? I would lay golden eggs and be set for life.
This could be a hobby. Great way to stay in shape, probably.
You think I need to stay in shape?
I don't know what's
What
under
an
these feathers.
extravagant shape it is.
Choose your words carefully. She's like got her wing up.
Oh God, John's head is telling him like you need to cut the conversation right now.
Swan's gonna roll over.
And you know what? John's just gonna reach down into the water, grab like a pool of water in his hands, drink it. Then he's gonna do a spit take away from Featherine, and he's gonna be like, "I'm sorry, I have to go practice." And he's just gonna do spit takes while the ride finishes up because I don't think it's a good idea for him to continue.
You are an interesting group.
I am John's internal voice today.
And you have not spoken at all in the ride. She's talking to Tanewk. I have a question for you.
Yes.
What is joy?
What is what?
Joy. Excuse me. What is joy?
Joy? Joy is thing you feel when you are happy.
So it's just another word for happy.
Yes.
So then what is happy?
Happy is the opposite of sad.
Yes, that is true. But then what is said?
Sad is feeling pain, emotional pain.
Hmm. So then, according to your argument, if happy is the opposite of sad, and sad is the feeling of pain, then happy is the absence of pain, since it is the opposite of sad.
Exactly.
I know some people who will not think so.
Yeah, unfortunately, I can't express any happiness or sadness, but I can feel it.
She kind of like cranes her head to look back at you. She's a giant swan, so like she can like turn her head to look back at you, but she's been head forward this whole time, and kind of like looks at your face. It's like stone statue, but I see in your eyes, very emotional. Yes.
Thank you. I hope one day I'm able to find what was taken from me.
What was taken?
My ability to emote.
Hmm.
That's why I have what you call a statue face.
Hmm. I mean, it's a very nice statue face.
Oh, well, thank you. Your face is very elegant and beautiful.
Oh, I know, but thank you. All right, you're.
Do you
Oh, go ahead.
do you perhaps also have something that is taken from you?
Hmm. No, not really. I get a lot of gossip. I get a lot of philosophizing. I get to meet new people. It's a good life.
Do you know where possibly then a opening might be?
No, I would not.
Okay. Alrighty then. Oh, thanks anyways.
You're welcome. And you guys finish the ride, get back over to the lake. Palasha still hasn't come back yet, but that's fine.
Nah.
She won't until you guys deal with Candlefoot. Oh no, we lost Trevor.
Cameras are going to be interesting for a second.
Trevor,
Trevor, you gone.
you're muted.
Trevor, we believe in you.
You alright?
Hi. My computer was completely glitching and then I had to refresh
And
it.
then bye.
Mm-hmm. It's all better now.
Okay. So I said that at 7 o'clock, or not 7. Yeah, 7 o'clock. For me, it's 5, but for you guys, it's 7. That we would do the big top. Because I can't really stall on that anymore. So it's around the middle of the night now. Very clear night, stars, real thick in the sky. And when you guys get off the gondola swans, you notice people filing in towards the big top, which is this big 3-tiered or 3-pointed tent over here in the kind of in the middle. And you hear lots of fun music coming out. There's whatever the word is for the people that like shout that things are happening, the criers or whatever.
Woo girls.
The what?
Oh, nothing.
No, the what?
Woo girls.
The
I thought.
Woo girls? I don't even know what that means. Is that an anime thing?
No.
Because I don't know. I don't even know.
Like the people that go into crowds and start going, woo.
First heard on
The-
How I
the
Met Your
hype.
Mother accurately describes the type of weekend warrior princess who goes out in the company of several other woo girls. What is this? I looked up the definition.
Okay.
I thought maybe.
Oh, it's just like
Okay.
the people that like are getting drunk and then they go woo before they have a shot.
Amazing.
Okay, never mind. Moving on.
Okay, if you guys want to move your tokens over to the big top while I get the description up.
Could somebody scoop me, please?
I can't.
I gotcha.
Thank you.
I got you, boo. Okay, so this event is free. You do not have to punch your tickets
Oh, thank
Woo.
God.
because none of you have
We're
been
all
keeping track.
tracking that.
Been keeping track, like nobody.
I've got 20 punches left.
I heard if you run out of punches, you die.
Oh shit.
I mean, you'll die eventually, so that's true. Just not necessarily immediately.
They kill you.
Yeah, they do track
They
you down.
punch you every time you've got a ticket punched on your way
Mhm.
out.
Wow.
Yeah.
Okay. The roof of this tent reaches toward the night sky in 3 swooping peaks topped with spinning gold stars. Painted wooden panels on the tent walls whirl with colorful motion, displaying vibrant circus performances. The sound of music and laughter drifts out through the canvas door. Da, 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 da. Big top.
We have a game plan here to get this. We're gonna get this guy's attention, right? The Mr. Witch and Mr. Light.
I have
Well,
been
I'm
waiting.
gonna win.
I've been waiting
What?
for Trevor's moment to fucking shine. Okay? I've been waiting this whole time for Trevor to go off, and he better work with a K and an E. You better get it.
So, are you guys gonna go inside the tent?
I would like to grab popcorn if I can,
Yes.
please.
Ooh,
But
yeah, I'll say there's a little concession stand, on the way in. It'll cost you a ticket punch to get just whatever
Totally worth it.
whatever concessions you want.
Okay.
Absolutely not. I'm not eating food.
Nuke, before he goes in, he asks the group, "Do you think this is safe?"
I mean, this is a circus. I definitely not like completely safe, but I haven't heard of people dying coming here. Have I?
I mean, the BIG top should be fine.
Yeah.
Yes.
All right.
Stupid pronunciations. I'm gonna find all of them.
I was gonna say something, but I was like, no, never mind. But yeah, Tanuk is just like, you guys, do you sense anything though? As in, kind of like, meaning like, if anyone wants to do like an Arcana check or something, or I don't know, maybe something suspicious just in case. Just want to be safe.
If someone
Would an
I don't
insight?
really have anything to detect specific dangers. I feel like this place is altogether pretty magical.
Mm.
I don't have a way to distinguish, but
Okay.
if we
If
could do
not-
like a general vibe check, but I feel like
I mean, if someone wants to do a vibe check, you can do an insight.
anyone
I'll
good with
happily-
vibes?
I'll
Ooh,
have
I've
to do
got
an insight
+5
check.
to
I am
vibe.
proficient.
Not proficient.
I am proficient.
That's pretty good. That's pretty good.
Ooh.
The good vibes. People are happy. They're looking forward to the show. Excited about the rest of the carnival. Maybe a couple of like grumps in there who went just because their partners dragged them along or their kids wanted to go. But you know, maybe they'll warm up to the whole carnival thing by the end of the night. Who knows?
No one's freaking out that I'm there, Mr. Witchlight.
No.
Okay, that's fine. I try to keep it on the down low. I like this. It's better for me, anyways.
Okay, so you guys go into the tent. The lights dim and a hush falls over the crowd. A second later, a spotlight illuminates a lithe elven figure sitting on a silver hoop, suspended above the center ring by silk ropes. The elf wears a dazzling suit of diamond-pane mirrors and a pair of butterfly wings. His scepter is topped with a spinning vane, like a wind vane. Welcome, one and all, to this evening's extravaganza. I am Mr. Light, prepared to be delighted. This is...
Sammy would like to look over at John and be like, I fucking knew it.
I do nudge. I do
nudge him.
nudge Tanuk, and I'm like, "That's my son."
Is there any...
Tanuk just shakes his head.
Okay, that's what I thought. So, the show takes place over the course of an hour. You see a bugbear get up on stage. Presumably this is Burley. He performs feats of strength, you know, kind of like ripping things in half and like bending really like heavy pieces of metal, you know, flexing for the crowd, all that stuff. Palasha serenades the audience from a clamshell bathing pool. Candlefoot, the mime, plays silent games with audience members. The children are like eating this up. And
My other son.
What?
My other son.
Candlefoot?
Yeah.
Is your
Wait.
Do they know they're related?
He doesn't know that. He doesn't know that one's my. Sorry, I got the names mixed up.
Oh, well, if you're talking
illegitimate son.
about Mr. Witch, he is not present.
Ah, shoot.
Where's your other son? What the hell?
Fairy dragons with bright streamers tied to their tails perform dazzling acts of synchronized flying as a troupe of acrobats, clowns, and fire breathers parade around. Do you guys do anything during the show? What's your general vibe? We'll start with Legacy. What are you doing?
Oh, I have an idea. We could get Mr. Light's attention by one of us could pretend to like trip and be horrifically injured, and then the other one could help and be a good Samaritan.
So you want to do get help?
Yeah.
Who's gonna trip?
I will not be part of this, but any of you can.
I am not doing get help.
Well, we gotta like the get help would work. Well, I don't know if it would work, but it would be, you know. How good am I at faking things?
I do have a performance proficiency. Push me down the stairs, and I can
You're
definitely sell
actually-
it.
Well, then I would have to shove you. I'd get kicked out. You just trip.
Mm.
Like, drop a banana peel and then just, like, there's no stairs. Just fall. Have a heart attack. I don't know. That's too intense. Just fall.
So
I definitely
you-
think we should hear the other options.
if you want to try
Yes.
to interrupt the show, I won't stop you. There may be consequences.
Well, not interrupt the show, but just sort of be like, he could see in the crowd, like, a good person doing a good deed, and then he'll later show up and be like, hey, that was really cool of you. You're a good Samaritan.
Hmm.
Here's a Fey crossing.
It's an idea. I'm not saying we have to go with it. I'm suggesting.
Okay. While you guys are mulling over that, Tanuk and Themi, what are you guys doing? Do you enjoy the show? Is it boring to you?
I am sitting here watching this all unfold next to Tanuk, and I'm just munching on my popcorn, offering him some every once in a while, just like I'm here for the chaos. I'm not gonna cause any. If it goes over a line, I'll step in, But right now, this is just silly to watch.
Yeah, Tanuk is just kind of like in his own world, and he's just watching the circus go on, and he's like clapping, and he's like woo, and like kind of reaching towards the air with like where the dragons are and stuff.
Mm-hmm.
Like, ooh, pretty.
Yeah. The fairy, like one of the green fairy dragons comes over and kind of like flies like loop-de-loops around your arms, leaving like trails of sparkles all around.
Ooh, yes.
And since it's a fairy dragon, I need you to make a wisdom save, DC 13.
Goddamn fairies.
And would it be okay to toss like a ration towards them?
They're not really into eating snacks from the guests at this point. They're
okay. I won't
busy
do that
performing.
then.
But yeah, this is
wisdom.
A wisdom save.
Wisdom save. Let's see. Here we go.
Okay. You kind of feel the urge to like giggle, like, which would be kind of weird since you can't like emote it on your face, but like a couple of giggles comes up in your throat, and you feel this like this wave of like euphoria wash over you, but then it quickly just passes. It felt really nice, but you're not like gripped by it so that you can't do anything except giggle.
Okay.
Okay, so Legacy and John, last chance to do something.
I do have a question.
Yes.
No, what were you gonna say?
I mean, you don't have to do anything. You can just enjoy the show. I just had a
question about the he's wearing like an outfit that looks like mirrors. Is it just because we saw weird shit with the mirror earlier, does this outfit look particularly enchanting and like you could jump into it and be
no
a pig person? I don't remember.
No, like think of it as like maybe like little mosaic, like mirrored mosaic tiles, like little diamond shaped mosaic tiles.
Okay. Also, Mr. Light. How does he seem like he's actually Mr. Light? Like, is he happy? Is he sad? What's happening? Just the general vibes. Is he being weird? Is the fact that Mr. Witch isn't here weird? Because they said that both show up.
I don't remember ever telling you that.
Yeah, no, people at the show were like, oh yeah, Mr. Witch and Mr. Light will be at the show.
Well, if I did, they were wrong, because Mr. Witch doesn't come to the big top for the Extravaganza.
Okay, well, never mind.
They are both present at the they're both present at the crowning of the Witchlight Monarch at the end of the night.
Oh yeah, that was that.
But
right.
Only Mr. Light comes to the Extravaganza.
Yeah, then I'm done.
Okay. John?
John does consider testing, like trying to say something pathetic to the guy in the mirror costume to see if he can open up a Fey crossing from the mirrors. But then he realizes that's a bad idea, and he sits down and tries to find weird ways to like watch the show, like giving the wrong expressions and stuff when things happen, this and that.
Trying to
booing
manage.
Successes. clapping for failures, all that.
Okay. I would
Don't
say
let me get kicked out for that, please.
No, I would say Mr. Light, he kind of notices the pattern of what you're doing, and he kind of looks over in your general direction and gives you a little smirk. Like, not really like...
I nudged Tanewk again. I'm like, my son's looking over here.
Okay, so it's the show is drawing to a close. So Mr. Light comes back up onto the stage and he says, "Now, darlings, here's a chance for any of you to come up and wow the crowd if you want. You can come up by yourself, you can come up with friends, whatever you want to do."
Like, hyping Tanewk up like, you better work! You better work!
So
Yeah,
if you want to come up and do your own little show, queue up over in this area.
Yeah, Tanewk, he gets up, and so we're getting like in a line, right?
Mm-hmm. So
Okay, yeah,
from what I understand, it's an either or thing. You guys can either do it as a group. Not necessarily all of you need to do it. Like, you can just be two of you if you want, but you either do it as a group or only one of you. That's kind of how I understand it.
Okay.
Because there might be other like NPCs that want to do stuff, so we don't have time for all of you to do something. Unless you're doing it together.
That is fine with me. I am loving listening to this.
And this will be a performance check, if that makes a difference to anybody.
I'm not proficient in performance.
Doesn't mean you can't try.
Could I like do a thing with Tanewk? Because I do have proficiency in performance.
Mm-hmm.
Like, I could back him up and
my
at least
God.
maybe give him advantage.
If you're gonna do it as a group, it'll be a group check, which means half of you need to pass.
I mean, I'll join in if that's okay with Tanewk. Whatever, just follow his lead on it.
Yeah, Tanewk, like, he looks over and asks John, he's like, "John, would you join me in this? If you don't mind, I was thinking about playing some music, and I would expect you are great at dancing, maybe, or at least pretending you are."
Oh yeah, totally. Like, I understand why you'd come to me though. I'm like a mentor to like the younger adventurers. I understand. Real famous guy up here, Mr. Witchlight. You know, sure. Yeah, I'll help you out.
Okay, perfect. Plus, your son would love it, so.
Oh, absolutely.
Perfect.
Okay. Then Tanewk and John, I would like you both to roll performance checks. The DC is 14.
All right.
Come on, performance check.
On. Oh, thank God.
Here we go. That's in the skills list, right?
Mm-hmm.
Yep.
Okay.
That's okay. That's okay. John managed to carry the performance for both of you. Yeah.
I want to say John's just doing like kind of a jig where he's punching his hands down as his leg is going raising one side and the other one back and forth.
Mm-hmm.
It's a jig.
Can you do some spins too?
Oh yeah, he does like a quick spin. It's all janky and stuff and looks kind of violent, but he does it. People back up when he does it.
So, Trevor, you're proficient in a musical instrument, right? And you're playing music?
Yeah, yep.
Yeah, so I won't say that you played badly, because, I mean, if you're proficient in it, you're most likely not going to play badly. But maybe, like, it didn't mesh well with the dance that John was trying to do, and so the crowd was more entranced with his dance than they were with your music. But you guys did pass the group check, which is excellent. And out of the corner of your eye, whoever is looking at the stage, you kind of see Mr. Light, like he's holding his vein, or like his scepter, and like tapping it on his chin, going, hmm. 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 Let's see. So after you guys are done with your performance and go back to your seat, Mr. Light calls Burley over, and you see him whisper something in his ear. And then Burley comes and approaches you guys. And he says, Mr. Light was very impressed with your performance tonight, and he has invited you to come speak with him and Mr. Witch back at their wagon. If you'll follow me, please.
Absolutely. Haven't seen my sons in years.
Oh, okay, yeah, sure, let's go.
John in his head is like freaking out though. It's like, oh my god, we've been saying that we are Mr. Witchlight for like the whole time we've been here. And I don't want to look like a liar in front of Tanewk. Maybe I can convince him that I'm their dad.
I mean, not many people have believed you, so I think
John doesn't understand that. John believes he's been selling it pretty well.
Mm-hmm. Okay. Sorry, I'm looking at the thing. So just for reference, Burley is wearing dungarees. I'm not sure what those are. Maybe overalls?
Oh, those are overalls, yeah.
Yeah. Fairy wings and a helmet made from a jack-o'-lantern. Very, very interesting looking fellow.
What's the AC of that?
Of the pumpkin?
The whole outfit together. It can't be high.
I don't know.
Why?
Yeah,
No
why?
reason.
Why?
I'm just prepared for anything.
There, I shared a picture.
Okay. That looks like an AC of like maybe 13 to me.
Okay, so he leads you back through the big top to the staff area. There's a circle of wagons. Leaning against a particularly ostentatious wagon is an aging clown with a painted face. He puffs a bubble pipe and glares at you as Burley opens the wagon's door and ushers you inside. This clown's name
Are we
is...
all going in? Or is it just...
yeah, I'll say there's enough room for all of you to get in there.
Okay.
This clown's name is Thacko, in case you're wondering. A little early edition
Okay.
humor. Can anyone tell me what
What?
Thacko stands for?
Like Wacko from that Warner Brothers thing, but
No.
it's distinctly different? Legally distinct? No? Okay.
No.
Did you say he's smoking Thaco?
No, his name is Thacko, and he's smoking a bubble pipe.
Oh,
So
okay.
back in really early D&D, they had a different system for armor class, and the system was called Thacko, and it stood for two hit armor class of 0. It was like a weird, like subtracting system. There was like a chart. Yeah.
Interesting.
God, it's been simplified. It's wonderful.
Mm-hmm. Little trivia there for you.
Well, thank you.
You're welcome.
I will 100% share this with random D&D people. I'm not gonna lie. I will not forget where this came from.
Ah, cool. All right. So, both Mr. Witch and Mr. Light are present in the wagon. Please come in. It's a delight to meet you all. I am Mr. Light, and this is my associate, Mr. Witch. He gestures to a stocky elf lounging on a bunk. Mr. Witch nods to you and doffs his top hat.
Out of curiosity, do they both look my age or do they look younger than me?
Well, you can tell that they are both Shatterkai elves because they're very pale, much paler than you,
Hey.
and possibly much older.
Okay.
You
John
have
in his head is just like, I want to say John is like kind of frozen, a little awkward, and the whole time in his head it's just like, I'm gonna have to make up a story about who their mom is. It's gonna be a thing.
John is taking this to wild lengths, honestly.
Mhm.
Like Themi is just like, she hasn't had very many opportunities, to do silly things such as dive bombing heads, but it's honestly because anytime she goes and she's just like, ah, it's like John's already doing it. So like it's just that itch has been scratched because the chaos that is just ensuing every time John opens his mouth is just like, she's even flabbergasted by it, and I mean, she's pretty much chaos incarnate.
Okay. You know, I should have read this ahead of time.
Better than that.
So Mr. Light, he takes his little scepter thing that has the vein on it, and he says, "You see this? This scepter is very special. It tells me the mood of the carnival as it swings back and forth between oh so dour and oh so lovely. And also, whispers things to me that, about people who shift the mood from one end to the other. And has told me many things about all of you."
well, I'm sure it told you good things about me.
Oh yes, darling. You're very delightful.
Tanuk like moves and wiggles his arms all weird without any emotion on his face.
Sorry. And just that smile that you gave at the end. Anyway, so yes, I am very pleased that the two of you decided to perform at the Extravaganza. That boosted the mood so much. So much.
Oh, good. Also,
I've been known to bring joy everywhere I go.
I hear differently.
No.
But at least you helped out with the Extravaganza. I'm very happy about that.
You're welcome, son.
I'm sorry?
No, nothing. It's fine. You don't gotta say it, but you don't have to. It's nothing.
At this point, Mr. Witch pipes up and he's like, "Oh, this is the fella that's been going around saying he's Mr. Witchlight. Am I wrong?"
Well, it's because it's true. I have been saying that, yes. Because
well, just because you say that doesn't mean it's true.
Son, why are you doing this? Why are you being weird right now?
Mr. Light pops in. He's like, "You're lucky I'm in a good mood. Otherwise, I'd have you ejected from this carnival."
This is why you and I have been closer.
I suppose I can respect you for committing to the bit.
I'm a committed father. Thank you.
You're welcome, father.
And Mr. Light, I loved your outfit, by the way.
Oh, thank you. Thank you.
Fabulous.
It's a little worn in some places. I need to upgrade. But it's served me well these many years I've run the carnival. that we've run the carnival, Mr. Light? Oh, yes, darling, of course. But the reason that we have brought you here wasn't just, to shower you in praise and accolades. We are actually very curious as to why you've come to the carnival. I sense that there is something between all of you.
Demi's like, wait, what?
These are all my kids too.
Don't do
Okay,
this.
immediately after that, she points to John and is like, I am in no way biologically related to this person.
I know.
But
That you know of.
Princess, why?
What did you say?
Say it again, coward.
I can't.
You call her
Yeah, what was
princess?
it?
Yeah.
Oh,
This
princess.
is her backstory. It's her backstory.
Oh God, John, let the joke die, you bastard.
The fuck did you say?
John is just like trying to make himself look real small right now, but it's hard to do when you're in a cramped carriage, a cramped wagon.
Tanuk he is kind of suspicious, even though like he's having fun and everything. He asks Mr. Witch and Mr. Light, or states like, "I'm surprised that you guys don't know already why we are here."
I won't lie, you do seem familiar. I can't quite place it. And he's like tapping his scepter on his chin again. Mr. Witch, what do you think? And Witch kind of like pulls out his little pocket watch and then puts it back in his pocket and regards you all. You've all lost something, haven't you?
Yes, we have. Do you perhaps know where things we lost are?
Well, Mr. Light pipes in again. He is very talkative. It wasn't our fault. Like, we're not responsible, obviously. And
Insight check.
sure.
You don't say that. Don't just say that randomly. Oh my God, that ran so slowly. I think we're
Bertha
gonna
and
go
Bertha
through.
flashbacks.
There we go.
Ooh, that's pretty good.
Yeah, good roll.
I'm gonna roll a thing for him. Where is his
Well, that's
stat
concerning.
block? Sorry. I need to get to his stat block. Which I should have pulled up earlier, because I knew you guys were going to be talking to him today.
I just want to say I have insight checked so many NPCs in Tales of Field Interest, and I have never gotten above a 13. So this feels great.
I'd love to say I'm responsible for that, but I don't know how I do that on Foundry.
Be a cheat? Yeah, you better not be responsible.
Okay. As far as you can tell, he is being sincere. You do get a little hint that he's not telling you the whole truth. But what he said on the surface was true.
A lie of omission.
And you
Well-
can also tell that he feels a little bit bad about your predicament. Like genuine, regret about it.
I mean, if someone felt bad, they'd give all the information they had.
I mean, you must understand. Forces are at work on the other side that are entirely beyond our control. And
The other side.
Mr. Witch adds,
God.
the wheel of time turns ever on. What's lost is lost, and what's gone is gone.
Sounds rehearsed as hell. Have you done this before? I mean, hee.
I speak in rhyme sometimes. Get over it.
Oh, I met a dude like you once.
You made a dude
They're
like that once.
Terrible. What?
That was
John Jokes being too serious.
that was
I
Aaron.
get
I
that.
understand, but
John Jokes grabs some hay from the wagon and starts eating it. And he goes, "Haha, hay's for horses."
Yes, hay is for
Little
horses.
Internally, he's like, "These jokes are just getting so bad."
What do you mean by the other side?
Roll a persuasion, Tanewk, please, since you're the one that asked the question.
oh my god, so stingy with their information, these guys.
Yeah,
I
I don't
get why,
get that.
Well, there are certain things I can't tell you, obviously, but I mean,
Why?
so insistent. Well,
We are
because
a curious bunch.
if I tell you too much, we'll lose the carnival.
Ooh.
And
Son,
which
do you need
is
help?
like,
Oh, okay.
Are you guys in trouble?
Yeah, wait, huh?
Is someone
Financial
watching
debt?
you?
no, we're not in any imminent trouble or imminent danger, but I mean, we can't let it get out that we're not the carnival's original owners. Like no one would like that.
I look at John.
It's probably a mom thing. I haven't seen her in years.
Oh, you are absolutely right. I haven't seen my mother in a very long time.
She misses you.
I'm sure she does.
Should visit.
Well, here's the thing. Here's the thing. We cannot. Because we might lose the carnival.
Like magical words bound by contract thing, or just you don't want to talk about it?
Contract.
Now, there's an interesting word.
Now you
You can't speak about it, can you? The contract probably says that.
Well, it's not like a written down thing. It was just a word of mouth, whatever. But it was done honestly. We didn't steal it. That's what you mean. We didn't.
Can I do an insight check
We didn't
to see if he
swindle
stole
our
it?
way into the carnival. Yeah, you can do an insight
This
check.
sounds like swindler words.
Swinderella.
Swinderer. Fuck.
Yeah. You can't really tell either way. Oh, excuse me. So sorry.
Son, are you in? Are you in with dishonest people?
Like
Um,
hag,
is
fae,
the
do
demons.
you say that out loud, Legacy?
Yeah, I'm just listing all the mischievous creatures I know
You
of.
go ahead and roll an insight.
Hell yeah. Please
Ooh,
don't
it's
be
gonna
cat-
have to roll. You
Why
have to
is
roll
it rolling
really
so
high.
poorly? It's either a nat 1 or a nat 20. Game, roll it.
Oh my god.
Hey,
That's great. That's great. He rolled really high for my thing, and you beat it. So,
Fuck yeah!
when you mention the word hag, he visibly bristles, like his body language just.
Mm.
gotcha.
You don't know if it's necessarily
like-
connected to this, like the way he got the way they
The
got the
3
carnival,
hags?
but you can tell, like, he has had some business with a hag that has made him like very wary of the term, or even just thinking
Okay,
about
hag.
hags.
Someone else write that down.
Yep, I'm adding it to my note page. Homies are weary of hags. Okay.
So, seeing Mr. Light get a little bit uncomfortable, Mr. Witch steps in and says, "If you must know, we procured the carnival from the original owner in an honest exchange. That's all it was. It's just that
What did you exchange?
the carnivals, obviously.
Wait,
Oh, so you had like a previous carnival then. Okay.
Yeah.
And
Wait, you could just trade a carnival for a carnival?
yeah, they had a carnival.
Seems like a really
we had a
silly
carnival.
deal.
We decided to swap.
Do you miss your old carnival?
Not at all. It was
Really?
very,
Why?
very dreary.
Why'd they take it then?
Their own reasons.
Oh, was something
Who knows?
wrong with it, but then you lied about something being wrong with it. And the reason that it might not have been honest is because you lied something was up with it
There was
and then sold it really quickly.
and then
And then
nothing.
they came back like, hey, it's rubbish.
Oh, we have not heard that
This
from
one's
them.
great, by the way. It's so fun.
What do you?
There was nothing wrong with our old carnival. It just we were ready for something different. And so were they. And we came to a mutual understanding and took over each other's carnivals.
The hags weren't running the carnival.
Sorry?
Hags weren't running the carnival?
Hags are not running the carnival.
And they were not running the carnival that they bought. And there was no, like,
No.
if this is word fuckery, I need you to just be honest.
Think twice if you're in danger.
Mm,
The DM reads ahead a little bit, looking for information.
well, I'm curious about how this conversation's supposed to go. Because, like, I don't know.
She
Like,
says,
oh, you have a lovely circus. Thank you. Goodbye.
Right?
she says, I don't know, like we weren't entirely just gonna wholeheartedly make sure it didn't go whichever way it was supposed to.
So Mr. Light kind of snaps back into reality after he's like, now all this talk of hags is getting me very
Haggard?
God damn it.
Was it
wow.
the dollhouse hag?
Wow.
The-
That was very good, darling. Very good.
Thank you, son.
But I think it is time for all of you to go and enjoy the rest of the carnival. I think we have reached the end of this conversation, unless there is anything else you wish to discuss.
You got any Fey crossings nearby or anything like,
Not important to ask yet.
Very
Yeah.
forward of you.
Yes, I was gonna ask that as well.
If we're all robbed in your establishment,
Yeah, I'm missing something, but it's not a big deal. But I'd also like it back, maybe, I don't care.
it's ruining all of our lives. This thing specifically, and then also the
This
things
thing
that we lost on
specifically,
top of that.
When you say Fey crossings, or ask about Fey crossings, Mr. Light gets all. I don't know what you're talking about.
That's the voice of an honest man. I don't need to insight check that.
Maybe these are your kids.
Hold. Could you repeat how he said that for me real quick, please?
I do not know what you're talking about.
And I'm 7 feet tall. Okay.
Don't patronize my kids.
They're your children. They're getting patronized.
Someone
she's
should
also
fucking
your
insight
kid,
check
right?
these people, but I'm canonically
Ow.
being like, I believe it.
I'll insight check. I'm rolling in the insight checks.
Go ahead.
There
Thanks.
we go.
fucking
There we go. There we go.
God, this is rolling horribly slow. And like the computer screams whenever it's rolling.
It is fairly obvious
Okay.
he is not telling the truth.
Okay, well, I don't think we needed an insight check for that.
Mm-hmm.
Better double, triple.
Mr. Light, and I know that you don't know these Fey crossings or anything of the sort, but let's just say hypothetically, you just imagined this thing that you never heard of. Could you imagine like where it might be, possibly, like just hypothetically?
I don't need to do hypothetically anything because there's no Fey crossings in the carnival, and I would like you all to leave now.
Guys, I'll talk to my kids about this.
I'll have
Hold on.
Thaco make you some balloon animals for your troubles. But please go enjoy the carnival. The crowning of the monarch will be at the end of the evening.
Balloon animals aren't gonna replace. Wait, what did everyone lose again? Emotional registry, humor, singing. I don't know. It's not gonna replace the stupidity that is this group.
Themi, what are you doing to intimidate this guy?
I was gonna be like, what is so scary? Trying to be scarier than said scary. But obviously that went well.
Yeah, he's not phased at all. He just looks even more angry now.
Okay, John's gonna try to calm down the situation. He puts
Oh,
his
God, I'm
both his
leaving.
hands on both Witch and Light and goes, son, come on, let's go. Let's leave these guys alone, and we can talk about the Fey crossing alone.
No, I want you all to leave my wagon this instant.
Not even a persuasion check.
No. And
Anouk,
you can see,
interjects.
well, before you do, you can see the vein on his scepter is starting to spin in the opposite direction now as his mood deteriorates.
Oh no.
Yeah, Anouk, he interjects real quick, and he like puts his hands or his arms out in front of like everyone, and it's like, come on guys, let's go, and he's trying to like push them back. We probably should just get out of here, like, and enjoy.
I would like to say
the
before we
carnival.
leave, though, my third least favorite mother is a hag, and she is very good at contracts. So if you wanted to maybe get out of something, or maybe we could look something over, we could work something out.
He tries to like close her mouth.
I'm just gonna try to dodge him.
Come on, Light. My your little brother. He's having a tantrum. Come on, let's go.
Okay, Tanuk is just gonna kick everyone out.
Yeah,
What do I
yeah.
gotta roll? What do
No,
I gotta
no,
roll?
no, I go
No, I
really
would
good.
go. I would willingly fail that save.
Okay.
Yeah, I'm walking out, but I'm still talking.
Okay. Okay.
Same with John. He's trying to negotiate when he's going to see his kids next.
So as Tanuk is ushering you out of the wagon, Mr. Witch comes over and like slams the door shut. Thaco is still there, just hanging out, smoking his bubble pipe. He looked a little bit like he was getting ready to intervene if things got too nasty, but then he just kind of like slumps back down and starts smoking his pipe again, popping bubbles. Just real
You
disinterested.
wouldn't be interested in a hag contract, right?
What?
Dreadful things. By the way, I was just wondering, what is the meaning of happiness?
You getting out of my face. That's what the meaning of happiness is for me.
There's the-
Aren't you witty?
Darling, I don't get paid to be witty. I just get paid to sit here and smoke my pipe.
They pay you specifically to smoke the pipe?
Yeah.
That seems like
It's
a health
in-
hazard.
It's in the employee handbook for Thaco.
Honestly, that's a pretty
Is it
dope.
real?
That's like a pretty
Echo.
cool rule. I'm not gonna lie to you.
What'd you say,
Um,
Ash?
That's
Oh, I said that's honestly a pretty cool rule. Like he kind of has it going if you think about it. That's solid.
Yeah, it's a pretty sweet gig.
Featherine said you were charming, but I'm not seeing it.
Who?
Wait, what's that swan lady's name? Featherina?
No, it's Featherine, but she
Hey.
wasn't talking about Thaco.
Featherine. Ah, shit, wrong person. I'll save it for later.
What were you saying, Trevor?
Thaco, do you perhaps have another pipe that I could take a hit off of? If you don't mind.
Make a
I can pay.
make a persuasion.
Come on. No!
Oh,
Nope, sorry. It's my only pipe, and it's got my mouth all over it.
All right.
John would like to ask a question.
Go ahead.
So, like, if it's a bubble pipe, are you blowing out of the pipe to create the bubbles? In which case, what benefit are you getting other than making bubbles?
Smoke the pipe, John. Smoke it.
It helps me calm my nerves.
Well, you're at a circus. This is like a happy place. Come on, bud. I put my hand on his shoulder and I'm like, come on, loosen up.
You want to lose
You-
that
I feel like
hand?
you're gonna touch someone and they're gonna punch you.
You want to lose
Yeah,
that
you
hand,
can-
son?
You can smack him.
Wait, is this your dad?
No, I do not want to. Are you, son?
You don't want to upset Mr. Light and Mr. Witch. Not sharing, do you?
My kids
And you
will hear
certainly
about
don't
this.
want to upset Mr. Witchlight.
Any more than we already
You're
have.
full of shit.
I need to make you paler,
What?
older looking.
I don't know what you're saying.
Like, we need to make him look paler and older looking so that people will believe this bullshit.
It's bullshit, all right. So at this point, Burley actually comes up to you guys, and he's like, "All right, let's go, let's go."
Is Burley
Burley!
a name, or is Burley like a title for being big?
Burley's my name. You got a problem with it?
So your parents just knew you're gonna be big, or is this just like, what's the deal here?
I mean, bugbears do tend to get pretty big.
Are you bigger than other bugbears, or are you like, or is this like typical size? Is your name like meaningless among other bugbears, or what's the deal here?
Well, actually, my brother Hurley is bigger than me.
And he hurls things, I'm guessing, right?
Yeah, very good at throwing stuff.
Your parents are really good at predicting things.
Wish they could have predicted
Are
Hurley
they,
getting
like-
kidnapped, but whatever.
Well, I mean, like, did he get kidnapped and thrown to a Fey crossing? Because that'd be wild, wouldn't it?
Who knows? I don't know.
Who knows? But like, maybe you know a little bit. Maybe
I
you got other
don't.
information about this.
I mean,
Come on, bud.
Mr.
Come
Witch and
on.
Mr. Latch probably know, but do they tell me? No.
They seem like very deceitful people. By the way, by the way, Burley.
Mm-hmm.
Oh boy.
What's the meaning of happiness, do you think?
I see you've been talking to Featherine.
Oh, no, this is my own original thoughts.
Hmm.
Off the cuff, if you will.
Hmm. Are you sure you haven't been talking to Featherine? Because that sounds like something she would
I mean,
say.
we've been talking to Featherine, but like, this is my own thing. She didn't say this. Me.
Well, if you're honestly asking me what happiness is, I guess I'll tell you.
It's gonna be getting his brother back.
It's getting my
Go
brother
on.
back.
Yeah.
And he kind of like ushers you guys away from Thaco, so you're kind of like out of earshot. And he actually removes his jack-o'-lantern helmet and kind of like holds it on his side.
Is he beautiful? Is this his like beautiful girl takes off her glasses and reveals that she is beautiful again?
You're funny. That's a good question.
This is an honest question.
No, I understand.
I'm wondering if I should be in love.
Also, can Tanuk
Don't
ask for a piggyback ride?
From Burley?
Yeah,
like
He's
any
pretty
grown
big.
man would.
he's like pretty big, right? Like
Yeah.
bigger than us.
His name is Burley.
He's not very big. I do want to say I talked to Nick briefly. I go, he's not actually big for like other bugbears. His parents just like named him like basically big, but that doesn't mean he's big for bugbears.
That's okay. He looks pretty big to me.
So to answer your question, Legacy,
Very serious question. Yes.
you kind of get the impression that he's probably handsome for bugbears. Like for a bugbear, like in bugbear circles, he would be considered handsome, but not necessarily your cup of tea.
Well, you don't know what my cup of tea is. I'll drink anything.
Okay, well then you can whatever role you feel is appropriate to determine if your character would be attracted to him or not.
Okay, fine. I guess. Sure. Come on,
I
hag.
don't
Nat
know.
20.
I don't know what that would be.
Insight. Let's go.
I wish I knew what that would be. That would made many sessions less weird.
God, that lags so much.
It
Done
lagged
trying
for an 8.
Lagged for an
Well,
8.
he rolled a 5 for his charisma check, so you beat that. What does that mean?
What? Why was that a contested roll?
I violently snorted. It hurt so bad.
I honestly don't know how to determine whether
Well,
someone is attracted to someone else or not in this
I
game.
don't know
So,
why we had to roll to determine it.
well, you asked me if he was handsome or not. I did a charisma check.
Yeah, I said, haha, funny. It turned into a roll.
So, are you into him or not?
The amount of times Sebastian has done stuff that would be like a persuasion roll, and you've not said it. But I ask if someone's hot. It's a roll. It's a test to see if he's hot.
I don't know.
Yeah,
It's
it's fine,
hard
it's
to
fine.
understand here.
Yeah. I just like the thought of having to do a contested roll to figure out if
Honestly,
you're hot.
I don't know. I'm just making stuff up as I go.
When we get
That
back
was really
to
funny, Erica.
revealed interest, can we all do a roll to see how canonically attractive we are?
Oh,
What people have to roll to consider us attractive.
oh,
Sorry, let's go.
Oh, God. Eldramon gets triple advantage.
God. Yeah.
Okay, so we're gonna move on, unless you want to flirt with Burley or some shit like that.
No, I just wanted to do a joke and it spiraled.
Okay.
I just want to ride on his back. That's all.
You just.
Eh.
I mean, I'd appreciate it if you didn't. I'm
Okay.
not that kind of bugbear.
He could have looked cute, but I guess.
Was Hurley that type of bugbear? You're rolling.
No.
I love it.
I rolled a percentile.
Oh.
I rolled a percentile this time.
Did you have like a third, like another sibling that was named like Carrie?
Droppy.
I mean, my parents did tell me that if I had been born a girl, they would have named me Girly.
I mean, that one's less of a prediction, I guess. Well, it could. Well, I could have named you Girly, and who knows how you would have
But
turned out this
anyway,
way.
do you want to hear what I have to say or not?
Oh, but that's a good
Yes.
psychological.
I do.
It's an interesting thing. What comes first, the name or if the name impacts how you carry on your life. But we should talk about, what did you want to talk about? What information
Well,
did you
I
have?
was gonna tell you that bad things have been happening in the carnival for a while. People and things have been going missing mysteriously. My bosses know more than they're telling, but their hands are tied somehow. You're the first people I've met who might be able to set things right. Witch and Light are good guys, but you'll
Yes.
need leverage to get them to spill the beans.
You told one of them hostage?
Well, that's one way, but I was thinking of something a little bit less violent. I don't know if you noticed while you were talking in there with him, but Mr. Light loves his scepter, and Mr. Witch has his favorite pocket watch.
Always been that way.
How would you know?
Oh,
Don't mind.
I am Mr. Witchlight. I'm their dad.
You don't
could hold
look
their
old.
father
You don't
hostage.
look old enough to be their dad.
Oh, it's because their mom just like bad genetics on that side. It's a whole thing.
Don't listen to him.
Fuck you. Give me disadvantage on a deception roll. Let me try it.
Hold on. I mean, I might.
Ash trying to sabotage
I
me.
might. Just give me a second.
Tried to get us out of here alive, sir.
Hey, you know how much of a benefit it'd be if I am Mr. Witchlight to this guy?
I mean,
Maybe
true.
none, but maybe something.
I feel like he'd like you less.
You can roll a deception with disadvantage,
Okay.
and he'll roll an insight.
I am totally fine with having disadvantage, but I don't know how to roll at disadvantage on here.
Hold shift or just roll it twice?
Oh, just hold shift, that's it?
I think so.
I think that's to make it
But
advantage.
Well, either way, it's 2 buttons. It's 2 rolls, so.
Yeah.
Excuse
So
me.
it's 16 for the low.
Wow.
I'm a good liar.
Another thing that bosses didn't tell me about was that their dad was still alive. That's crazy.
Yeah, they're real secretive about it. Like
Crazy.
It's a whole thing.
Crazy. Now, back to our plan. Now, I'm not saying that I condone thievery and such like. All right? But if you want to get them to talk, you need to get one of their favorite things, like, Mr. Witch's watch or Mr. Light's scepter. You can get one of those and hold that hostage. Then they might be willing to tell you what you want to know.
Do you
Do you know where
any
they sleep?
suggestions, as in where we get them? Or how to get them?
Stand by.
I think we Mission Impossible this. and like wait for them to go to sleep, and then we lower someone in a rope.
Also, now I know why Casey and Sebastian start all their Gate 3 games over and over again.
Yeah, right?
I
No,
understand it now.
You get it.
No.
I didn't at first either, and then when like you weren't here last week, I was like, oh, I get it now.
I'll have
I
you
am-
know,
I
I'm
am-
having a lovely life.
I just like I'm
I'll
not
have-
no, like it's just funny because it's like you guys don't come off like in a whole group of people like this chaotic. But when you two get going, bro, y'all get going.
Yeah, it's
I'm
probably
sorry.
best that I'm usually like behind a DM screen to Casey at least.
Well,
Hey, it's fine. I got Yorva for a whole arc.
This is
Mm.
true.
well, I would have suggested that you swap the watch during the Big Top Extravaganza while Mr. Witch was by himself. But that's over now. So, your next opportunity, I guess, would be at the crowning of the Witchlight Monarch.
Mhm.
I mean, like, unless you wanted to try and strong arm, God, good grief.
You should strong harm him because you're burly.
No, I mean, I don't want them to get hurt, which is why I don't want you to do it. Like,
Oh, you're not gonna hurt them. Just be like restrained.
no, they can't. They
You
can't.
could seduce them.
I can say what?
I don't know. I'm just spitballing.
They can't know that I'm involved in this. I could lose my job.
What if you wear a different gourd on your head? And
I
do
only
it?
got the one pumpkin.
Tell them it was
Oh.
like Hurley, and then like be like, "That's really cool of you to think that just because a bugbear stole your shit, it was me."
Well, there really aren't very many bugbears in the carnival. I may be the only one.
Visitors.
Well,
Um,
usually when we
Fake
get
mustache.
like bugbear and goblin and hobgoblin visitors, I mean besides Nicholas who runs the ticket booth, like the visitors, they tend to cause trouble. So
Right, then it would fit.
Racial profiling.
Oh god.
really, good question.
Hmm.
I actually have an idea, but we'd probably need your help if possible. Is there anything here? Because I know it's very fantastical and wondrous. And there's many different creatures. Are there any creatures or anyone here that can use the ability to put people to sleep by chance?
Are you suggesting we drug one of them magically?
I'm thinking more so kind of like Sandman sort of tactic.
well,
Sprinkle the
Hmm.
dust.
I'm not very well versed in the ways of the arcane arts, but I do know I don't know if this individual can do what you're asking, but I'm pretty sure they're magically inclined. So there's this Kanku running around causing trouble. You know, sometimes they look like a Kanku, sometimes they look like someone else. But maybe if you find them, they might be able to help you with the woo-woo bits.
Okay.
I just
Well,
want
Are they
appreciate
typically
it.
a blackbird?
Yes.
to take
Yeah.
a moment to appreciate how you sound like literally all of my southern uncles, and you've never met any of them. Like, and you're hitting it spot on. I have a lot of questions.
I'm doing my best.
We're doing great, honey. It's
Thanks,
working.
darling.
You're welcome. You know, my daddy's got hogs.
If Ollie and Elfie ever both die, you both need to come back insanely southern.
the resurrection went fine, but like
Yeah.
her accent got switched in there somewhere.
Could could totally happen.
Counter spell, motherfucker.
Oh my god. Oh.
Yes.
I want to cast Firewall. A level 4. And then I'm gonna wild shape into a shark.
Thaumaturgy.
Thaumaturgy.
Oh,
I apologize to any
chew
Southern
you
people
up
that are watching this.
It's okay. I'm from the south.
I'm gonna chew you up and spit you out.
My wife could turn into a hog. They ain't ever gonna find your body.
Oh god,
Jesus Christ.
she gonna eat you.
And then Sebastian's gonna be like, I'm tired of this, Grandpa. We're gonna be like, that's too damn bad.
God. Fucking holes references.
Yep.
All right, now
Well,
that our yuck session is done, continue.
oh my god! Yeah.
Anyway, yeah, back to the session that we're actually playing in, and not, you know.
We switched to cowboy session.
we should just play some, I don't know, cowboy RPG or something. I don't know.
Yaws of Yaw. Wait. Tales of Yaw interest. Yaw
Tales
interest.
Yaw gold.
So hard.
Oh
I'm
god,
sorry.
no, stop. We need to stop.
Okay.
We're getting distracted. And I don't remember what Burley was gonna say.
Where do we find the Kenku?
Oh, I don't know. I mean, I heard rumors that they were messing with stuff at the Dragonflies. Just annoying people all over, you know.
Hate people like that.
So they can disguise as people?
Can I interject one last time?
Sure, as long as it's short.
Okay. You can find down there over yonder. All right, I'm done.
Fuck.
So the Kenku can disguise as people.
I think so.
Like, oh, maybe the Kenku is that like fake that like booed that mermaid.
Somebody booed Palasha? Oh no.
Yeah, it was
like that
wild and chased him.
Threatened to stab her and stuff, and then ran away. It was nuts.
That didn't happen.
Fuck,
Well,
I'm trying to get him to like find it.
I sure hope not. No one threatens Palasha and gets away with it.
Although I didn't listen that hard, so maybe there could have been a threat of murder. Actually, I do remember that.
Well, then you best find this Kenku.
Well, as
So
a
I
team
can-
effort,
so
I'm
I
sure
can-
we can.
So I can give him a good talking to. Anyway, so are you with me? Are you gonna steal? I would suggest a watch, cause you know it's not quite as
Smaller, less
obvious.
noticeable.
Yeah, he might not notice it's missing if you know he's distracted while you take it. Though it is attached to his waistcoat with a little chain, so you'll need something to like snip it to get it out of his pocket. You know,
We take his waistcoat.
God.
I mean, he might notice that.
No.
You'd have to be.
We have like a drowning child nearby, a fake one, and then he jumps in to rescue the child, and then he needs to go get changed. So he changes out of it, and then we just like see that while he's not looking.
I don't think Mr. Witch is the rescuing type.
Okay, well
never
then he's
was.
cruel if he's just gonna.
I mean,
Why
it's
you stop saying that?
he
I
would
mean,
he
never
would
mind, you are.
he would send me in there to go rescue this child. He would not go himself.
Well then,
What
I'll,
if you're drowning?
like fake kick you in the shit?
No,
Yeah.
I do not consent to that. I don't think so.
I got another idea. Really. Wait. So Mr. Witch and Mr. Light, were they in? What were they in again?
They were in their wagon in the staff area.
Wagon. Okay. Yeah, that's what I thought. Okay, so.
And I'll say that Burley has led you out of the staff area at this point, so Thaco doesn't get suspicious.
Okay, cool. Yeah, so you could either wait for the big event, right? What was it called?
The crowning of the Witchlight Monarch.
Yes, we could either wait for that, and if all else fails, or right now we can go. I was thinking go look for the Inku, and I mean, I guess if all that fails, we could do a thing where like there's security, right, Burley? So you could carry us in, one of us or something, or two of us, because you are Burley. That's not just your name. And you could say we keep on talking about something specific that they'd be angry about, and they'll probably ask, "What are you talking about?" And then us, we start screaming HAGS, and
He's
Oh
trying.
my
He's trying to like spell it out. Hags.
and from there,
Do you hate me?
What do hags have to do with any of this? Oh, sorry. What do hags have to
Hags.
do with
Okay,
any of
I knew
this?
that. Fucking asshole.
I think it has to do with why I think Mr. Light and Mr. Witch are chained up or restricted in the sense of that they are.
Mm-hmm.
And with that plan, it will probably get more messy. And then, you could throw us at them. We could, I don't know how it would go, but just some options for how things could play out.
Well,
How do we have it go to him throwing us at his employers?
I don't want it to get messy like that. Like, you
Neither
see,
do
the
I.
crowning of the monarch is a good spot to do it because they'll both be distracted while it's happening, and like, I can help distract, and maybe Palasha might be willing to help distract if you help her out with the mean Kenku or whatever.
Yeah, so we can go there, and while we're waiting, we can go try to find the King Ku then.
Yeah.
Also, don't we know where the hags are? I'm pretty sure someone told us, but I can't really remember.
They told you
Like it was
that you told, or the unicorns all like on the carousel.
those lovely unicorns.
They all told you what hag has your stolen items.
Yes.
And where their lairs are. Like at like a micro level. And that they're all in the domain of Prismere. But they didn't.
Oh right, yeah, we need the fake crossing.
They didn't tell you specifically where each lair was though. Like in Prismere.
Can't be that big of an area, right?
You guys don't know much about Prismere, so
damn.
Don't know. Like even Themi doesn't know much about it. Just that it's been cut off from the rest of the Feywild.
Like the plan of looking for the weird bird thing.
Mm-hmm.
Yeah, I'm for now, while we are passing some time, I'm ready to look for the King Ku then.
But also, if it disguises as people, how are we supposed to, like, I guess just someone disrupting it and then we all gang up on the guy.
Well, now that you
left popcorn on the ground,
now that now that you know what you're looking for, I can tell you what to I'll tell you what to do. Erica will.
No, I thought Burley was like, "Hey, now I'll give you the code."
No. So how about we take a quick break so I can go to the bathroom and you guys can discuss strategy or whatever if you want to.
Well, I am also going to go to.
My strategy is fine.
Cool.
Okay, we're all back from break. You guys have decided to go pursue the Kenku.
Mm-hmm.
Yeah.
Okay.
Okay.
So here's how you can look for the Kenku.
Yes.
You can spend an hour searching, and then you will need to make an investigation check in order to see through their disguise.
Okay.
Yeah. So if you all want to search together, then we can do a group investigation check, or if you want to split up and take different parts of the carnival, you can make individual checks. Or like if you wanted to split up into teams, then I'll let you do like one takes the help action, one does with advantage. However you
Can I
however you want to do it.
bring out Poe?
Yeah.
Poe!
Doing what?
Oh yeah.
Yeah, she has a little raven buddy that hangs out with her sometimes.
Ooh.
His name's Poe.
His name's Poe.
I'll team up with Themi.
We vibing. Oh God, wait, hold on.
Sure
wait
you
a
want
second.
Legacy
No.
and John to go team up and do their
Yeah.
own thing?
Uh-huh. I said we
My face
vibe.
Someone might
immediately.
end up getting pushed in the river.
Yeah. You know,
Come on, John, let's go.
Legacy's just gonna hold John down underneath the water until the fucking bubbles
Is
stop.
this consensual?
Oh yeah. Yeah, Legacy tried to drown John last time. Trevor.
And PvP
No,
wasn't even
I
turned
pulled
on.
him up. I pulled him up.
It was D&D lag. She pulled him up after holding him down there for 30 seconds, unintentionally, of course.
I remember what the purpose of me being underwater was.
You
I
were
don't
trying to
remember.
see
We were
where
trying to scream at the mermaid.
Yeah, trying to see where she
Ah.
went.
And you
So,
said you
you
could yell at
held
her
my hand.
underwater, so I helped you.
It's
Turns
not
out you have an
helping.
aversion to water, and now you have an even bigger aversion to water.
Okay.
Well, we don't know that.
Okay, so you guys are you guys searching individually? Are you searching as a single group? Are you splitting up into teams? What are you doing?
I think logistics-wise, splitting up into groups of 2 would make the most sense
Mhm.
overall.
Okay.
But you guys can decide the 2s, and if that's a good call. I will say, I have a -1 to investigation.
Oh, shit,
I have a
that's
+1
good
to
point.
investigation.
Oh, that's a good point. Investigation. The plus is what the little number to the left of it, right?
Mm-hmm.
Oh, I have a
Should be.
1.
Is it a plus or minus?
It's just a 1.
My investigation's really good. I have a 5.
Ooh,
Okay. I just got the +1.
So how about what we do is we kind of split off into little teams, but we don't go like super, like we don't go to like opposite ends, right? Like we can cover territories that are closer together, but not directly like on top of one another. And then the 2 people, it's me and Sebastian, I think, that just have like the normals, you know. So
Yeah.
and then Casey has the lowest, right? So
Those
then
are the highest.
So me and Legacy could go together, and then you
yeah,
and okay. That
that's
sounds
kind of
good.
what I was thinking. Cancel it out a little bit, and then at least for John and Themi, like it'll be like a semi-normal like roll because there's not really anything, and we have Poe, so that should help too.
Yeah, we can do
Just
that.
2 normal people looking around.
With Poe,
Yeah. I mean, Poe should be able to recognize bird people.
exactly.
Because he's a bird. Bird.
He's a bird. Bird.
All right,
He's
so
a
you
bird
want us
bird.
Are you
to
gonna send
investigate?
Poe? Are you gonna send Poe off by himself to search?
Actually, you know what? I will send Poe with the other 2
Okay.
because
Ooh.
then he can communicate or come back to me
Mhm.
when or if we are, needing to meet up or whatever.
Mm-hmm. Can you
If
communicate?
things go severely bad, I will just like fly into the air, and you just have to spot me up there.
Can you communicate with him across distances?
Let me double check. I think I can. I'm just not sure what the distance is, but there is also a thing where like he can. Let me just read this really quick. The Raven Queen. Yep. You share a telepathic link with a raven, sharing its vision and hearing only. The link is good up to 1,200 feet while using this feature. Oh, all right. So listen. Funny that, right? Poe's gonna, no, never mind. Poe is out of the question because apparently when I use Poe for that feature, I am blind and deaf.
Oh,
So,
that's not great.
Well, it's
So yeah, we
it's a way it's a
communicate.
way for like you to scout using him.
It's like the dragon or the bird from that one. Assassin's
Indiana?
Creed.
Oh, okay.
Oh,
Where you can use it. He like looks. You can look at stuff.
yeah.
It's like that.
Eagle vision.
Yeah.
Okay, so I'm going with Tanewk, and you two are going together, and then we.
Yeah.
Okay.
We roll our investigation.
So, in the two teams, pick one of you to roll with advantage.
Okay, Tanewk, I should do this.
You got this, champion.
What?
You got
What's
this.
that? Oh,
You
I got
this,
this.
champion. Yeah.
Oh yeah, John's great investigator.
Be a
Yeah.
Trevor, you roll.
Mm-hmm.
How do I do the
Hold shift.
Oh, he's rolling from inside Roll20. So the key
I don't know.
the
Just
keybind will
roll
be
it
different.
twice.
Scream.
Just roll it twice. It'll be fine. Hey!
Ooh.
Wow. Okay, so where do you guys search for the Kenku? Like where in the carnival?
Which group?
The one that got a nat 20.
Okay,
So-
I figured.
Nice.
Yeah, you guys found diddly squat.
Woohoo!
Okay.
But
That's fucking
to
cool.
you, Trevor.
Tanewk and Legacy, where did you guys go searching?
Was there any indications of like maybe like a scenery that would match the Kenku best, or maybe like let's see, like a perch or something that's just kind of related to the creature in any way?
We do also have a drawing of the Kenku. Is there like a background?
Yeah, doesn't it look like a bird
Kenku.
person? Like it's like
Yeah.
a bird.
Well, remember they
That's
are
the Kenku.
they are disguised through
Oh.
through
Yeah.
magical means.
But what if they still
I
have
think
bird,
we
like,
should look for
qualities?
places that have like just jerks around, other than
Other than what?
Wait, I have
like
an idea.
me.
We should look where the foods are, where the food stands are. Think about pelicans at the beach. Seagulls
I mean,
at the
they're
beach.
a bird person, but they're also like a person.
Oh yeah,
Hmm.
I mean, that could work. People also eat.
exactly. And it would be
They
a
do
good place
eat.
for them to blend in because if they are doing person things, a lot of people go to eat, especially at the carnival.
They're doing chaos things, so maybe like the biggest attraction.
True.
Or, like if there's any live events going on at the moment, like that
Yeah.
singing mermaid, whatever.
Well, the snail racing seems to be attracting a lot of attention.
You could
And
eat a
let's-
snail.
Racing.
So, as you guys are searching around the snail racing area, like you can see like there's people riding on giant snails like racing around.
I get distracted and start betting.
Tanewk, you see out of the corner of your eye, the guy that was heckling Palasha over at Silversong Lake. Though, Trevor, I don't know if you were there for that. But Tanuk, you recognize. Like, you see him out of the corner of your eye, and he like, passes behind another person, but then he's, like, not that guy anymore. Like, do you know what I mean? Like...
Yeah.
Like
Yeah, just kind of like a switch.
yeah, like a transition, like shift to look like somebody else, and you're like,
Or in my beloved.
you're like, oh,
Hmm.
cool, disguise magic, and so you see this person, you go after, like, do you go after them when you
Yes.
when you discover them? Yes. So, are you trying to do it like sneakily, or are you just gonna go like charge in head first, or horns first?
I'm so glad you do this.
I'm gonna be gosh. I'm gonna be charging in. I'm gonna go for it.
You can go for it?
Yeah.
Hell yeah.
I feel like
Oh shit.
I feel like the Kenku is too, like, he'd be too like, what's that? And like away. So I'm going. Like, once I see, I'm going.
Okay.
I will also not know what we're chasing, but I will chase as well.
Oh boy.
John will try to chase anything.
Well, you guys aren't there necessarily.
Okay, good.
Then he's just like, damn, he's fast.
Well, since you're not being sneaky, I don't need to have you roll a stealth check, but I'm trying to decide if they would notice you coming or not. Okay, so let's try this. Are you, when you get to them, are you gonna try to grapple them, tackle, shove? Like, what are you gonna do to try to subdue this person?
I'm going to try to tackle and like hold.
So a grapple?
Yeah.
Okay, so then I need you to make an athletics check, and they will roll, they'll do a contested something. Contested acrobatics.
Themi is on athletic AF.
Okay, so they rolled a... Ooh, nope, you did not make it. They rolled a 21 on their acrobatics. So
Stab them.
Stab
Bro.
So as soon as you go in to try to, like, get them, you hear a "Wah!" And they, like, you got a really, really good investigation, so you can see through their illusion now. Like, you can see, like, the misty form of their disguise, and you can see, like, the Kenku underneath with, like, black feathers. Kind of looks like a crow face. You know, when you try to get them, you kind of, like, bump into their beak a little bit because you didn't know it was there.
No.
And, like, they kind of, like, swing up and, like smack you in the face with their wing and run away. Because you
Chase.
Yeah, you weren't able to grapple them, so you're gonna have to chase them if you want to try to get them again.
Chase mechanics.
All right, yeah. Because I don't think just yelling stop is gonna stop them, right? Okay, yeah.
No.
Stop. It'll work this time.
Okay,
God.
so I don't want to do anything super complicated with chasing. So, Tanuk, what's your base movement speed?
I think it's the 30.
Yeah, 30. Okay. They also have the same. So I think what I'm going to do is we're going to roll contested athletics to see if you can outpace them. Since you're running at basically the same speed, even if you both dash. So.
Yeah.
Okay, they rolled an 18. That's what you have to beat in order to catch them.
gosh.
And Legacy,
Ooh.
Legacy, you're there too if you want to try.
Yeah, I thought I wasn't allowed. Yeah.
I can see that person, that one.
Wait, what do we roll?
Athletics. Unless you have a higher like flying speed than 30 feet. I'm guessing it's just the same as your walking speed.
No, it's the same.
Okay.
But
I have a
hey, in
speed of
the air,
35.
there's no traffic.
Mm-hmm.
There's no bumping into people.
Are you asking for advantage on this?
Yeah. I have a +0.
I mean, you make a compelling argument. You don't have to like, move around people like Tanewk does. You can just fly over. So go ahead and do it with advantage.
Thank you. Oh my god, how does this roll even slower? Just, I am concerned. Didn't even roll as a. Why is this freaking out? Okay.
I wonder if you're just gonna have to restart your computer at some point.
Probably.
Oh, amazing.
Yes!
Good.
Yes, very good.
Yeah.
Yeah. So, Legacy. Do you want to
I
narrate?
want to land on her.
Do you want to land on her?
I just want to like fully
Yeah.
crash land on her.
Okay, I think that's funny, so we're not going to do a roll. So you land on the Kenku, you both like tumble on the ground. There's a little bit of commotion, but everyone's just like, not my circus. I'm not going to deal with it.
Don't worry, I know him. We go out.
The Kenku looks at you like, and they're
I'm just gonna wait for it
they're
to
so
move.
like, distracted from the getting, jumped on essentially, or like fallen on, that they're like not really in a position to struggle. We'll just say that you like landed on top of them somehow and they're like pinned to the ground.
Yeah, I'm just straight up gonna sit on like their chest.
Yeah.
They're not getting up. It's fine.
Okay.
Birds have fragile bones.
It's fine. It'll be fine.
So they're like struggling to, get you off of them, but they have like no strength, so that's not happening. You hear the sound of a kettle boiling over, like coming from their beak. Like it's one of those like, like when like a
If you
Like a teapot?
yeah, like a hissing kettle. Mm-hmm.
Okay.
And like you can tell from their body language that they're mad, they're upset, they got caught. So
I feel like we should definitely get the others.
you have the Kenku in your custody. What do you do now?
Sounds like a Kenku problem.
Tanewk is just gonna be like, hey, sorry that we're like chasing you down and we like,
I'm not sorry.
bumped you, crash landed on you. We don't really know what to do, but we really need your help.
Themi's gonna be like, I saw that tackle from all the way back there. That was perfect.
Is John nearby?
Thank you.
Do you guys like meet up with the rest of your companions with the Kenku in tow?
Well, I did say I'd be in the air and to look out for me in the air. So,
Okay.
So
we'll just zip forward a little bit. You guys are together now. You have the Kenku
Okay.
in a secluded area, so you can question them.
Secondary
Amazing.
location.
Mm-hmm.
I keep a firebolt in my hand just to be intimidated.
And they hold out their. Do Kenku have? I don't think Kenku have wings. They might have arms. I don't remember.
Yeah,
I thought
me
their
neither.
arms were their wings.
They
Maybe it's like a mixture, like a harpy.
have non-flight wings, kind of like penguin wings, but with feathers. Like they have hands with opposable
Wings.
thumbs, but they're like wing arm type things. I'm looking
You
at
couldn't even flip me off.
I'm looking at their portrait right now. How do they not have that spell? That's so weird.
What spell? Oh my god, we need to gag them.
Yeah.
I'll come.
That, but I was also about to
No, we need to tie them up, gag them, and what's the other thing? Verbal,
Cut out their
somatic.
tongue and their eyes.
Oh, John, what happened?
I mean, tee cut out their tongue and eyes.
I mean, please don't. That's terrible.
Yeah. We're not gonna do that.
Okay,
Or
well,
will
never
we?
mind. They don't have the spell I was thinking of, so don't worry about it.
So
spell?
I can't
Nothing?
make fun of them because they do in fact have opposable thumbs.
Okay. So sorry, I got distracted. What were you doing with the Kenku?
I'm gonna hold my staff up to their face to be intimidating. But you guys can say
Apologizing.
whatever.
Apologizing, maybe gently put Legacy's staff down. Like,
I move over slightly, but the staff stays up.
sorry, hopefully you can ignore my friend here, but we're just in kind of a pickle here, and hopefully you like that one, John. But
I don't get that.
that's okay. But we kind of need your help. We do need your help, actually.
You do need my help, actually.
Yes.
And when they say that, it sounds like you.
Oh shit, I forgot about this. This is going to be horrible.
This fucking guy.
Not this fucking guy. Sounds like John.
Oh no.
We have a Mr. Witchlight imposter among us.
Hmm?
I don't know. Stupid joke. It's a reach.
So they switch back to Tanewk's voice and say, "What do you need my help with?"
It has to do with the fate of the carnival and Mr. Witch and Mr. Light, actually. And it consists of getting either Mr. Light's.
Oh my god, wait. We want to tell them about that? That feels like something we shouldn't tell the pigeon.
The pigeon.
I feel like he can keep secrets, or
I feel like he absolutely, I knocked him on his ass. He's gonna rat us out immediately. Look, I don't want to have to kill this guy.
No.
I'm just saying that to be intimidating.
What a fucking bizarre turn of events.
all right. So
I thought we were gonna ask this guy about the fact that he's stealing people's voices.
I zoned out for 30 seconds and it has just fucking. I don't know what happened.
Femi's just like, I thought you said we were having fried chicken tonight.
What? I mean, maybe. I'll look at the bird.
Are we eating the bird? Are we not eating the bird? I was told we'd be eating the bird.
Oh my god,
Tanewk,
John.
catches, like, kind of senses like we're playing the bad cop, good cop situation. So he's like, don't ignore them, guys. Guys, please, don't eat them. I told you you could
I'm so tempted to bite him.
eat chicken tonight or whatever you want, but we really need
Okay,
need the
answer the question. Did you or did you not steal the voice from the nice mime man? Who lost the voice? The clown. The pathetic clown man?
Oh,
Yeah,
you
that
mean
loser.
you mean this voice? I rather like it.
See, which could be helpful, but also like let's not immediately trust the shape-shifting. What are you?
I'm
Duck?
a kenku,
Enku.
I don't know birds.
not a duck. Also not a he.
Oh, apologies.
They?
She.
She.
I mean, not that you'd bother to find out, but whatever.
I mean, the bird sexes. It's so hard to sex a bird.
It's
I know,
not.
I've been
It's
trying.
not so hard if you know what to do.
No, it's pretty difficult actually because there's okay, let's go talk about bird genitals real quick.
No,
Is it like
Okay.
how they can shoot their okay?
no,
Actually, pretty easy. to
Explosive penises.
no.
Hard.
Yeah.
No.
Okay, let's. We've been
Okay,
told
yeah.
to stop multiple times.
All right. Well, as I was saying, we need to try to get either Mr. Light's scepter
No.
or Mr. Witch's stopwatch. Or what is it?
Really,
Oh,
really,
We're
and
gonna have to kill her.
what? You
I'm
you
pretty
you
sure
can
this
feel
should-
the kenku start to relax now.
Yeah, she,
Well, you
thank
shouldn't.
God.
I have been trying to get their attention so they'll talk to me, but
About what?
see,
What
I
did you
knew
lose?
her.
well, because I have not been able to contact my patron, and they know about
Hey,
it. Like, they know where she is, and they won't tell me.
You're
Oh,
a
is she a
warlock?
hag in Prismere?
No,
Hag,
I mean,
fairy, demon,
she's
imaginary
she
friend.
might be in Prismere.
Like really mean but attractive
But she is not a
vampire.
hag at all.
Hmm.
Like,
That's good
she
to
can
know.
be, Zybilna can be pretty intense, but I would never call her a hag.
Zybilna.
Zybilna,
And how would you?
Zybilna.
Never mind.
Okay.
She.
But I mean, maybe we can align our goals here. Like, I'm
Yes.
trying to find Zybilna. Because of my pact, I can't go into Prismere myself to find her, but you guys can.
Oh, so she's in the same place the hags are, and you just happen to not be able to go in.
Above table, I'm just gonna say that she knows Zybilna is in Prismere, because I don't know where to look in the book to know if this Kenku knows that, but I'm pretty sure she knows that. She doesn't know how to get to Prismere. She knows that Mr. Witch and Mr. Light know how to, but yeah.
Okay.
I have been
I
trying
trust her a lot more now that she's a warlock. But I realize that is just because I am horribly biased.
Mm-hmm.
Yeah. And let's team up.
Okay. So you wanted to steal the watch, Mr. Witch's watch. When is this going to happen?
It can either happen during the monarch crowning or whenever, I guess. We were kind of hoping maybe you had some sort of sleeping spell or something to knock them out, and we could sneak into their wagon.
Or
and
would you just be able to like turn into one of the like Burly and then just go in and be like, "Oh, I need to shine this for you."
I mean, we could have just asked Burley to do that, probably.
Yeah, but
that were an
Burly's a
option.
little weenie. He doesn't want to do it.
Have you been watching their movements by chance? Like, you know their routine at all?
Well, Mr. Light goes to the big top in the middle of the evening Mr. Witch just hangs out in the staff area, as far as I know. I don't see him wandering around. And then they're together at the crowning of the Witchlight Monarch. That's all I've seen.
All right.
And
I
what
was-
about their mother?
I don't know anything about their mother.
John just stutters, stumbles on his words. Like, she's a lovely woman, probably. Yeah,
Probably. That's really weird to say.
I'm a very good liar. I can tell when people are full of shit.
Listen, just because you're a good liar doesn't mean you're able to tell when people are whatever.
Yeah, I don't. Okay,
is full of shit.
I'm gonna come clean with you, Mrs. Kenku.
Ms.
Okay, Ms. Ooh, interesting. Miss Kenku.
Actually, my name is Kettle Steam, but thanks for asking.
Oh, like because of the weird thing you do when you're mad.
Okay, Miss Kettle Steam Kenku. I'm gonna come clean here. I am Mr. Witchlight. Mr. Witch and Mr. Light are my kids.
And the shit that you're talking about is actually crapped his pants just a minute ago.
What?
What? Wait, Trevor, what did you say?
This is shit he's talking. I am very old, okay? Because I am their
look
dad.
at his wrinkles of sadness from the constant smiling. I mean, from the age.
Oh.
What? No,
You do
I
look well preserved for being so ancient,
Thank you, Mrs. Kenku.
Ms.
Oh,
Miss Kenku.
reminding you that she's available.
Are you into me?
Yeah, just out loud.
Yes.
Oh! Contested
Wait.
role.
My sons do need a mother figure because she's very far away. Oh,
If you want to roll an insight check to see if she's actually into you or if she's just trolling you, you can.
I
will roll an insight check. Why not? Oh, fuck.
Can I also roll? Because I just want to know if John's
Yeah.
got a shot.
Yeah.
I just.
Can I summon
Hold
Poe
on.
and use his eyesight so I'm blind and deaf so I don't have to hear this conversation?
If that's
Why
what
would
you
you
want
not want to
to
hear
do.
this conversation?
You guys
That's
can't tell.
clearly
You
enough.
guys can't tell either way.
She's really into
Oh
me.
my god,
I'm pretty
she's into you.
Oh,
I'm pretty sure she is.
I'll tell you what. If
Pigeon
you
faces
Yes,
are
my
really
dear.
hard to read.
if you
Oh my
guys
god.
if you guys find Zabilna and make sure she's okay, then
You'll be his wife.
I will not.
Come on, we've been through so
Sorry.
much. My children need a mother.
Let's
You've
I'm-
seen
see,
how
let's
they
scratch
behave.
this.
I'm
scratch
not
this.
the-
What were you talking about?
I'm not the
Zabilla,
mothering.
Zabilla?
I'm not the mothering type. But if you promise to help me find sorry, Erica's having a brain fart.
The only one.
If you promise to find Zabilna for me, then I will help you steal the watch for Mr. Witch. And to answer your question, yes, I can put people to sleep sometimes. It might not work, and I can only try it a couple times a day before I just don't have any juice left.
What do you
We
mean?
could
You're a
just have
magic
John
caster. You
tell,
should be able
like-
to do this a lot, right?
Have you met a warlock before?
Yeah, wizards, warlocks,
like-
they're same.
No, not the same. Not the same.
I mean, I guess warlocks are a little more whiny about their spells.
Oh, you hear the little like kettle whistle in the back of her throat again.
Don't mind
It is
him.
numbered.
He was dropped on his head repeatedly.
I can tell.
Yeah.
Well, don't mind them, but I personally will find your patron for you.
Thank you. I appreciate
And I
that.
will be there.
And probably take
Okay.
all the credit, I'm sure.
No, never. I'm famously humble.
I gotta go, cuties.
Yeah, we need to
Aw.
wrap this up. So you guys have reached an agreement with Kettlesteam. She's gonna help you steal the watch. Though you do have a few hours of time to explore the carnival until then, unless you want to go for it right away. Whatever.
I would like. How are we getting to this person's patron?
Probably.
Well,
one
Oh
of
God,
those
we still need to find a way.
We'll just say that
That's the mirror.
Kettlesteam told you that Zabilna is in Prismere.
Okay.
No, she did.
Yeah.
We just
Yeah.
don't know how to get to Prismere.
Yeah, we need a fake crossing.
Oh.
Yeah.
Well,
No, we will probably do that after, though, right?
Yeah,
After
like,
she-
if you
That's, like, all
once
the
you
way
steal
out.
the watch, you'll be able to have leverage over Mr. Witch and Mr. Light. They
That's
might
right.
be more willing to tell you how to get there.
But
I
to
just feel
get
like we
the
go
watch,
in, we
need
break
to
the
put
legs.
Gaius- Oh my God. No.
Sorry,
Well,
Look back
on
when
that-
John is saying no.
we're ending soon, so.
We need to.
We can
Well, on
break
that note, I just want to say to Kettlesteam, right? That those that have lost something must stick together.
You think
and
I've
see.
lost something?
Nerd. That was beautiful, but
Oh yes.
nerd.
Oh yes. I guess I have lost Isabella. I suppose you're right.
And see.
And see.
I mean, losing a patron can't be that big of a deal. Like they're just really whiny.
Yeah, who cares about
I've heard.
Thomas or whatever?
Yeah.
Like I bet it's not that big a deal or like emotionally.
Okay, well,
Devastating.
thank you for playing tonight, you guys. I appreciate it that we were able to get some stuff done that we wanted to get done. Hopefully we'll be back next Tuesday, or maybe it'll be the Tuesday after, because that's kind of how it's been going at like every other Tuesday or whatever. I'm not
It
mad.
has been an every other week thing.
It's fine. It's fine. Anyway, I will see you guys later. Bye.
Bye. Thanks for
Bye.
watching.
Okay.
Thank you.